Eamon Khan here for Seconds Out with Sam Eggington ahead of tomorrow night's action in Telford. Sam, seen you wade in, seen you get ready. Is it as difficult as I imagine to get to the weight? How are you feeling?
It's always difficult. It's not a killer for me at 11 stone, if I'm honest. But it's never pleasant. Yeah, it's never pleasant.
Preparing for this fight, I remember we were speaking to you when it was just about to be announced and get ready for it. We were talking about who the favourite was, and I've seen that the favourites have actually been changed. It started off as a 50-50, Barou's sort of now taken over as the favourite. I don't know if you've kept your eye on that and what you feel about that.
It is what it is, pal. They're going to make him the favourite. I've never really been the favourite. If I was defending a bout at this point, I'm never the favourite. So it's always that way, if I'm honest. I'm never... It is what it is, pal. I don't really look at the odds. I don't bet. So that's not for me to worry about.
I was speaking to Abass yesterday, and he was mentioned to me he's taken himself over to America and had that sort of American-style sparring. I said to him, I wonder, do you feel that's going to be something that will help you come over with the challenger, Sam Eggington, who really puts it in your face and really puts it on you, and that's kind of one of the ways that you can get your victory. But do you feel that's something that he has in his pocket there that might be more of a challenge because he's had a bit of those experiences?
Not really, pal. Not really. I think he can overthink boxing massively. He's been sparring in different countries. He's sparred in different countries since he was an amateur. So going over now to do it as a professional is not going to change anything. It is what it is.
Have you kept your mantra of not watching the tape on your fighters and just doing your thing?
Never watch them, mate. I've watched about, if I'm honest, pal, about a few clips here and there. But now I don't watch them. I wouldn't start now.
When you say you watched a few clips here and there, what did you take from those clips of Abass?
I'm not going to say that on here, am I? But I've took enough. It's not an easy night. It's not unbeatable. Like I say, it's a fight at this level. Do you know what I mean? They're never easy. But he's definitely not unbeatable, pal, and that's all I need to know.
With that said, then, where do you think he ranks with some of the talent that you've been in? Do you feel that I imagine you must feel that you've faced better in your career so far?
It's not to say I've faced better. I've faced a lot of people like him. I don't think you can bring someone to me that I ain't saw before. Do you know what I'm saying? I've fought everyone, all different styles. I've fought the big punchers, I've fought the boxers, I've fought the decent amateurs that have turned decent pros. I've fought them all. So whatever he brings, I'm sure I'll have something to fire back at him.
I don't want to undermine your boxing ability too. I know that you're known for the fight of the year contenders, but if I was to put it on you in terms of which do you think is going to win you the fight more, your boxing ability or your heart on Friday night?
We'll have to see how he turns up, pal. However he turns up, I'll have to wait and see. But I ain't worried for either, if that makes sense. If he wants a boxing match and he's on the run, then that's on him. If he wants to come for it and have a go, then that's meat and drink for me. So we'll see.
You're a belt collector. Do you like the look of that European belt?
Yeah, that's my European belt. That's my last one. So we're going to add one to that. So yeah. Once we get I'm excited to pick up another belt, no doubt, at another weight. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
I'll just ask you as well. Are you someone who has your family at ringside too?
No, I have family, mum, dad, brothers, sisters, but my missus will be there. But I don't have the kids. My oldest is 13 now, and he badly wanted to come. But I just don't know how I'd feel about it. So I said, nah, it's probably not a good idea. So yeah, he didn't come. But he did want to, but I don't know how I'd feel about it. So I said no.
It feels like he could twist your arm a little bit eventually.
Maybe. It depends how many years I'm here. It's not him, like I say, it's not him. I think he'd quite enjoy watching his dad have a go. But I don't know how I'd feel about him watching it, that's all. But I don't know, it's a hard one to get my head around.
I think it'd play on your mind whilst you were fighting.
I think so. And again, like I say, he might be sitting there enjoying it, but in my head, he wouldn't be. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but we'll see.
Just want to get your thoughts on a couple of things. Conor Benn is someone who's looking for an opponent. If he gets cleared, would you be interested in a fight with Conor Benn?
If it was offered to us and everything was fair and the money was there, then 100%, yeah, no doubt. But from what I'm hearing, he's got bigger fish to fry, so we'll see.
Because I think that would be a good matchup for you two.
I'm down, like I say, as long as the offer's right. I'm not one for turning anything down, so give me a shout.
The win, as you plan to get tomorrow night, puts you in a real good position with all the governing bodies. But in your own words, what's the next step for you? What are you looking for come the end of 2024?
I think with your man being 7th, I think, of the WBA, I'm being 11th, I think. It's an eliminator for the WBA. I think I'd be stupid not to be calling for that, do you know what I mean? But again, I've always said my whole career has been made on opportunities. So yeah, I'll be calling for the WBA, but I have no doubt the phone would ring, non-stop after this one anyway. So we'd have to mull it all over and see where we go from there.
Should you find yourself on the unfortunate end of defeat, would you be seriously considering what your next steps are, considering the climb back?
Probably. Probably. I'd have to really give my head a wobble and see what's going on, but we'll wait and see.
Sam, just lastly, are you going to be watching AJ Ngannou? I know last time around you weren't that interested. Has it got any closer? Have you been interested in the fight?
Not really, pal. I didn't watch Fury and Ngannou. It's not my sort of thing. I don't watch boxing in general, really, so I'm not going to watch, the crossover stuff from YouTube, from UFC to boxing sort of thing. I think he'll do a better job than Tyson did. But, yeah, I won't be watching it personally.
Have you got a tattoo plan for after the fight too?
I haven't, pal. I haven't. I normally just go in and go wild and see what springs to mind, but nothing planned.
Sam, I'm sure that whatever happens, you'll be in another Fight of the Year contender, as is what you usually do. Sam, pleasure is all mine. Thanks so much for speaking to SecondsOut. All the best for tomorrow night.
Appreciate it, mate. Thanks a lot.
There we are, ladies and gentlemen, that is our main event of the evening. For our huge event brought to you by Nessa Sauerland, Film Wrestling Boxing, in association with Ladbrokes, Newman and Infinitum. A scheduled 12 rounds of boxing for the vacant EBU European Super Welterweight title and WBA World Super Welterweight title eliminator. Sam, the Savage Eggington, and Abass Baraou.